think it's a man.
Mm-hmm. What does he look like?
I think it's Rob.
Mm-hmm. What does he say?
Hi.
Mm-hmm. He knows how you've felt all this time, doesn't he?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What does he say to you about his last moments?
He's sorry.
Mm-hmm. What do you say to Rob?
It's okay. I understand.
Is there anything that was left unsaid?
No excuses.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't treat me well in the end.
Yes. Tell him how you feel about that.
I didn't take it personally. I probably would have acted the same had I been dying.
Mm-hmm.
I understood.
What does he say back?
He just feels terrible.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to know that he loved me, he always loved me.
Yes.
And he should have married me.
Yes. So ask Rob, is there anything that you need to know about your life together that perhaps would help you?
He wished he'd tried harder.
Mm-hmm. Can you forgive him for that?
Yes, of course.
So ask Rob what happened after his body died. Did he go to the light?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Straight away.
And what happened after he went to the light? Where did he go?
He saw his mother, all his friends that had passed.
Mm-hmm.
He was so happy to be free.
Mm-hmm.
He had his body back.
Yes.
He kept an eye on me.
How did that affect you? How did that affect you as he kept an eye on you?
It was comforting.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much now, though.
Mm-hmm.
He wants me to move on.
Good.
He's riding motorbikes up there.
He's riding motorbikes. That's wonderful. What else do you see him doing?
Socialising. He loved to socialise.
Yes.
Always visiting.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping an eye on people down here as well.
Mm-hmm. Ask him if he went to any type of rehabilitation center when he returned.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He was in hospital for a while.
Yes.
They healed him.
Very good. Is there anything else that he needs to tell you?
He just wants me to move on. He said
Okay.
It's been long enough.
So I want you to see if there's anything that you are doing from keeping yourself from moving on. I want you to just scan yourself. Look at your heart and see what's happening with your heart.
Yeah.
What do you fear?
Oh, my relationships haven't been easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fearful that the next ones are not going to be easy either.
So I'd like for you to see if there's anything that is holding you to Rob that would keep you from opening your heart to someone else.
There's a cord.
Mm-hmm. How is that affecting him?
He needs to move on too.
Mm-hmm. Are you holding him back?
Yes.
Okay. So are you both ready to disconnect that cord?
Yes.
All right, very good. So I'd like for you to use one hand and grab that cord that you have around your heart. And you're going to use the other hand to cut the cord. All right? I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you will pull the cord and cut it with the other hand. 1, 2, 3, pull and cut. Release it. Let it go. And breathe. And notice what's happening with that cord.
It's dissolving.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sad.
Mm-hmm. Allow it to dissolve. And as that cord dissolves now, you could see the hole that's been left in your heart. And you know that nature abhors a vacuum. We need to fill that space with something else. What would you like to fill that space with?
Pink light.
Beautiful. I'm going to sound a tuning fork. And I want you to bring that pink light into that heart, filling every single little space. Fill it in. It's a very dainty little light. Reminds me of those little pink flowers. And spread that light out beyond the boundaries of your heart. And notice what's happening to your heart.
It's healing.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And notice what's happened to the cord in Rob's heart.
It's healing his heart too.
Very good. Very good. So do a scan of that heart and see what's going on with it. What do you notice?
I'm feeling a bit anxious.
Mm-hmm. Focus on that feeling of anxiousness. And I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1. Follow that feeling of anxiousness, that memory. 5. Make it stronger now. Feel that anxiety coming. 4. Going to that memory that created it. 3. It's almost as if you were aware again. 2. And 1. What is this memory?
I think it's something to do with Bernie.
Mm-hmm. What's happening? What's the memory? Yes.
He always had me walking on eggshells. I was always anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the phone rang, my heart would just drop because I'd get so fearful. It was him on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just taking me back to all of that
So I want you to make that feeling.
anxiety.
Feel that anxiety getting stronger and stronger. That feeling of walking on eggshells. that fear. And go to the time where all of this originated, going back further, where this began with this soul. Going back 5, feeling that feeling of anxiety, of fear. 4, following the soul's journey, where it all began. 3, 2, and 1. Where does this all begin?
I don't feel like it was this lifetime.
Where are you? Yes. Yes.
Feels like medieval England or something.
Yes. Are you male or female?
Female.
Are you young or old?
Young.
What's happening?
I think he's beating me.
What is he to you?
Some kind of master. Like I work for him.
Yes.
Some kind of person of authority.
Yes. So as he's beating you, is he saying anything to you?
Useless piece of crap.
And when he says this to you, what are your physical reactions?
Just feel worthless.
And when you feel worthless, what are your emotional reactions?
I just want to die. I don't want to be here.
And when you feel like you're worthless and want to die, what are your mental reactions?
I'm angry and fearful at the same time.
So think about all of these things and how it is that it's affecting you now in the life as Erica. What does it make you do?
It's stopping me from moving forward, moving on.
And when
in a
you,
loving relationship.
what does that prevent you from doing and being?
Happy, fulfilled, content,
Yes.
feeling like I'm worth something.
Very good. So I'd like for you to go and continue to the next important scene of that same lifetime. I'm going to count from 1 to 3 and move forward. 1, 2, and 3. What happens next?
I killed myself.
How do you kill
I had
yourself?
to get out.
Notice how you kill yourself.
I think I threw myself off a cliff. The water below.
Very good. So listen carefully. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. But this time you're going to see how this all begins with this man. And I want you to feel everything in detail. 3, 2, and 1. How does this all begin?
They sold me. My mother sold me.
Mother sold me. How old are you when your mother sells you?
As a child, a baby. Just a few coins, gold coins.
Yes. And take a moment and look into your mother's eyes. The eyes of the window to this soul. Do you recognize her?
Hey, mother. I have now.
Yes. What happens next? Who are you sold to?
That man. That abusive man.
Notice how you're raised. Who raises you?
There were women there, other women.
Had they been sold too?
Some sold, some just taken
Mm-hmm.
from their families.
Yes. And how are you treated?
The women were nice.
Mm-hmm.
They raised me. I had to do a lot of chores
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and contribute. But they were kind.
Yes. What happens next? Advance a little bit more.
He's raping me. He's a pig.
Mm-hmm. How old are you there?
12. Constant abuse. I don't want to be here. I do not want to be here. I just want this to stop.
Mm-hmm. What decision do you make?
I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to, it's the first chance I get. I'm not afraid. I don't care about death. I want to go home.
So advance a little bit more to the moment before you decide to take your life. What's happening?
I'm doing chores in the kitchen. I'm waiting to see when I can slip away. Cliff's not far.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a long white dress on, no shoes.
Yes.
The others have turned away for a minute. I've run out the back door. I just run, keep running, don't look behind, just keep running toward the cliff.
Yes. I want you to feel everything. What happens next?
Stand on the edge of the cliff.
Yes. What happens next?
I look below. I can see the rocks and the water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yes.
just trying to get up enough.
Yes, continue.
I jump off.
And I want you
I had to end it. I jumped off. My back.
feel it. What does that back feel like?
Crushed.
Mm-hmm. And as that back feels crashed, what's happening with the rest of your body?
I bounced off and rolled into the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's thinking.
What's the last thought that brain has?
Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm free.
Very good. So now that you're free, I want you to think about all of this. What's been the most difficult moment of that life?
Loss of control.
Mm-hmm.
Loss
And
of
when
identity.
Yes. And when you lose control and identity, what are your physical reactions?
Just feeling so helpless.
Mm-hmm. And when you feel helpless, what are your emotional reactions?
Fear. A lot of fear.
Mm-hmm. And as you feel this fear, what are your mental reactions?
I don't know. It's just fearful and anxious.
Mm-hmm. So think about all of these things. How is that now affecting you in the life as Erica? What does it make you do?
I'm constantly trying to protect myself
Mm-hmm.
against this happening again. So I'm shutting myself away.
Mm-hmm. And when you protect yourself and shut yourself away, what does that prevent you from doing?
Being my authentic self, letting others see who I really am.
Very good. So listen carefully. I'd like for you to go ahead and find that very vile man. The one that raped you, the one that led you to killing yourself. And I want you to tell him exactly how you feel. I want you to be as honest as possible. What do you say to him?
I hate you. I hate you with all my heart.
And you took all of my power, all of my identity. You took everything from me. I want that back. Give me back my power.
You took everything from me. You took my power. You took my self-esteem. You took my confidence. I want all of that power back.
Open
You
your
owe it
arms
to
and
me.
receive it. Open it. Open your arms.
Give me back my power and give it back to me now.
Take it.
Taking it. I'm taking it back. It's mine.
Take your self-esteem, your confidence, your identity, all of your power. Notice what happens to him as you take it back.
He's shrinking. He's tiny.
Watch what happens. Take it all.
He disappears. The powers are making him big. Now it's mine. It's
Good.
gone.
And now I want you to go back to your mother, the one that sold you for those gold coins, and tell her exactly how you feel about what she did to you.
How could you do that to your own child? How could you do that? How could you love a child and give them away?
Yes.
I don't understand.
Tell her you hurt me. You broke my heart.
You broke my heart.
What does she say?
She's sorry. She did it to look after the other children. She needed the money.
Tell her I need your love now. I need what
your
you didn't
love
give
now.
me.
I need the love that you didn't give me, the love that you gave to your other children.
Take it from her.
Give it back.
Connect your heart with hers. Siphon all that love. Mend your broken heart. Notice what's happening.
She's fading.
Can you forgive her?
Yes, I forgive her.
Is there anyone else that you need to talk to before you take your soul from there?
I don't think so.
All right, I'd like for you to go ahead and find that body of yours. The one that was thrashing about, broken, drowned. And now that you have your power back, I want you to heal your back. Find that body and heal those bones in the spine. Make them strong. And tell me when that's done.
Done.
And now that that body is strong, I want you to cough out all of that water that body swallowed. Cough it all out until it's all out. Go ahead and do that now. Cough it all out. Clear it out of your lungs. Clear it out of your throat. That's it. That's good. Very good. And when your lungs have been cleared, go ahead and take that soul into the light, knowing that with the death of that body, this experience is now over. With the end of this experience, it no longer affects any lifetime that you are living. You are now whole. You have your power back. And as you go into the light, you are met by someone there who meets you. Who's waiting for you in the light?
Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Dad.
Mm-hmm. What did they say to you?
Welcome home, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me.
Why did you need to experience that life? What were you learning from that?
I was supposed to learn not to let anyone take advantage of me. Not anyone take my independence. But I allowed that to happen again.
Mm-hmm. And why is it that this soul chose to be with the same people once again? The mother and the man who abused her.
Clearing karma.
Mm-hmm. Has that karma been cleared?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Karma is cleared this year. This year karma is going to be cleared.
Very good. So I want you to just do a scan of the body. And as you scan the body, I want you to see if there are any cords that are still connected to this man.
I see 6.
Mm-hmm. Identify what these 6 cords are doing connected to you.
It's Bernie.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There's more than one connected to Bernie.
Okay. So I'd like for you to address him and explain to him that these cords are no longer needed. Talk to him. What do you say?
Bernie, we're done. This life, we completed. There's no need for cords anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They're holding you back, and they're holding me back.
What does he say?
Cut.
What does he say?
He's holding on tight. He doesn't want to let go.
Ask him if he's gone to the light.
Have you gone to the light? Says yes. I don't know that I believe him.
Mm-hmm. Let me speak with him. Give him your voice. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, let me speak with him. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Hi, Bernie. Bernie, I have a question for you. When your body died, where did you go?
I stuck around.
Why?
Unfinished business.
What about now?
They tried to cross me over.
And what happened?
Thought I went. I didn't go.
Why are you still holding on? Why are you doing this to yourself?
I need to control.
For what purpose do you need to control?
Makes me feel good.
Oh, I see. Bernie, it seems to me that you may have forgotten what it feels like to be home. Because sticking around here certainly isn't going to make you feel as good as it is going into the light. Did you know that?
How would you know?
Because I do this for a living. I see what it's like.
Fuck you.
But I'm not going to let you do anything to go into the light yet. I want you to just see what it's like. You want to do that?
Whatever.
Okay. So, Bernie, I want you to find that light inside of your heart. Tell me when you find it.
Mm-hmm.
Make it bigger and tell me what it feels like when you make it bigger.
Why?
Well, you said you want to feel good, right? And you're controlling this. So I want you to control that light.
I'm not letting go of these cords.
Well, you don't have to let go of the cords. I just want you to feel what it feels like to control that light. Tell me what it feels
Okay.
like. How's that feel?
Yeah. Okay.
Make it even bigger. See how big you can make it. Because you're in control. How's that feel?
Feels
Make
okay.
it even bigger. Make it to where it's as big as you are. And I know you're pretty big.
Yeah. Feels good.
Feels real good. So, Bernie, what you've actually done is you've opened a portal. And now you could see what's on the other side. I want you to just peek through. I want you to stay here, but peek through and tell me who's there on the other side.
My mother.
What does she say to you?
Come home, son.
Can't come home if you're holding cords. Who else is there?
My father.
What does he say to you?
Been a very long time.
Do you miss him?
Not particularly. Yeah, they were both quite abusive.
How does he feel now? Has he
Looks
changed a bit?
different.
Yeah. Does he feel different now?
Yes. Feels loving.
Feels loving. See, what happens, Bernie, is that when you're in this place that we call Earth, it doesn't feel real good. And you're always looking for things that feel good. But the moment you go through that portal, you go back into the light, into the home, everything feels so good and you're not angry anymore. It just feels good. So my question is, what would you prefer, to feel good all the time? Or to just hang out here and be stuck?
It feels good to have 3 cords to my ex-wife and 3 cords to my other wife.
And what do they give you?
Control. I still control them.
So why don't we try an experiment, Bernie? Imagine sending a cord into that light and tell me how that feels.
A new cord.
A
I'm
new
not using
cord.
yeah.
Yeah, do a new cord and see what it feels like to send it in through that light. What does that one feel like?
Oh, expansive.
Make it even bigger.
Wow. That's much better.
Much better, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do you say? Are you ready to take that leap of faith and go towards that?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, but first you need to disconnect those cords. Because you can't be in two places at one time. You can't be feeling good with that big expansive cord and holding on to this one that feels so bad.
Okay.
Are you ready to disconnect?
Yes.
All right. So I want you to go ahead and release that cord. Erica, I want you to begin pulling out that cord so that he can expand his cord into that light. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, disconnect it. 2, disconnect the second one. Pull them out. Bernie, expand your cord into that light now. Feel the energy pulling you. Feel the love coming through Bernie. Fill yourself with that love. How does that feel, Bernie?
Wonderful.
Beautiful. Have you disconnected from your other side too?
I let go.
Beautiful. Bernie, may the light of the universe always accompany you. May you go in peace and love. Thank you. And now let's close that portal down. Close it down. And notice where those cords were.
In my heart.
Are we ready to fill them?
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to fill them with?
Purple light.
I'm going to sound 3 tuning forks. I want you to fill those 3 places. Breathe in the lights. Expand it out into the rest of your heart. On your next breath, send it out into the rest of your body. And notice how that heart feels now.
Whole again.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Scan your body and see how that body feels now. From your head all the way down to your toes. Checking in with your throat. Checking in
There's
with...
definitely something happening in the throat.
What is that? It feels like what?
Like a hard black ball.
A black ball?
Yeah, like sandpaper on the outside of it.
Focus in deeper on it. Make it even stronger as I count from 1 to 3. And go to the origin of this, where this all began. 1. Feeling that ball. 2. Back, back, back. And 3. Where are you? Yes, even if you think you're making it up. What do you sense?
Outside somewhere.
Are you in the same body?
Your bare feet again.
Mm-hmm. Are you male or female?
Female.
Mm-hmm. Are you young or old?
20s.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
It looks like I'm standing in a forest.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I see purple light though, purple in the sky. The
Mm-hmm.
sky looks different.
Yes. Is this the color of the sky where you are?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 moons.
Mm-hmm. What's happening as you're looking at the sky in this forest?
I'm just looking up at
Mm-hmm.
the stars, the sky.
Is there anything in particular that catches your attention?
The 2 moons.
Mm-hmm.
The big.
Yes. Is this daytime or nighttime?
Like late afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Are you by yourself in this forest?
I am.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I'm confused. I'm seeing myself dressed in the same as when I jumped off the cliff. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand.
Yes.
I think I'm alone.
Mm-hmm. What do you imagine you're doing there in this place?
I just seem to be wandering.
Mm-hmm.
I see big butterflies.
Yes.
Big butterflies.
Yes.
Colourful.
Mm-hmm.
Pleiades.
The Pleiades.
Hearing Pleiades.
Mm-hmm. Is this your home?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Healer.
You're a healer. Okay. So I'm going to count from 1 to 3. I'd like for you to close that scene and go to a moment in which you are doing your healing. 1, 2, and 3. You're there now.
I'm inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a ball, like a circular type structure.
Mm-hmm.
First I thought I saw timber, but that fell away
Mm-hmm.
to like something shiny.
Yes. Are we talking about the walls?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's circular.
Yes.
There's lots of potions and jars and plants.
Mm-hmm.
Table.
And what do you do with all of these things?
I mix them.
Mm-hmm. What are they used for?
Healing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm outstretching my And
Yes.
there is light coming, emitting from the palms of my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Green light.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm rubbing my hands together.
What do you do next?
People come to me for healing
Mm-hmm.
and for spiritual work.
So see yourself doing one of these healings. Advance a little bit more, where someone actually comes to you. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll be in that moment. 1.
I can't hear you anymore, Alba.
Notice where you are.
I'm inside my bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I have someone on the table. Standing at the foot of the table,
Mm-hmm.
rubbing my hands together
Mm-hmm.
and placing it on their head.
What happens next?
The light is flowing through their body.
Mm-hmm.
I get them to sit up and I give them something I've made up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're drinking it.
I want you to notice as you were doing the healing, if you are taking on any of their energy.
Mm. They had something wrong with their throat.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It passed to me.
Why
I
would you
cured them.
Why would you keep something that doesn't belong to you?
I wanted to heal them.
Mm-hmm.
They were important. They were an
Yes.
important person.
Yes. But I
Important
want
to
you.
humanity.
Mm-hmm. They were important to humanity.
Yeah. They
Yes.
needed to be healed. They needed to be able to communicate,
Mm-hmm.
to speak.
But I want you to notice that this thing that you have taken on into your throat is affecting another body in which your soul inhabits, named Erica. You have passed it on to her, and she is also important for humanity. Do you realize that in order to be a healer, you need to be able to transmute that energy, not keep it yourself?
Yes.
Are you ready to transmute that energy now?
Yes.
All right. So I'd like for you to go ahead and use your hands and begin to rub them together. Feel the green as you rub them together. And put them up to the throat. And begin to heal the throat. And tell me what happens as you do that.
It's getting smaller.
Mm-hmm. Dissolve it completely. Tell me when it's done.
It's done.
Very good. What did they call you while you lived there in the Pleiades?
Anu.
Anu, very good. Thank you, Anu. Anu, would you assist me in helping Erica today?
Yes.
I'd like for you to go ahead and scan her body. She burps a lot. She has sore wrists. And she needs deep healing. Tell me what you find.
The burping first.
Yes, what is that?
Exchange of energy.
Mm-hmm.
She's a healer.
Okay.
She just hasn't learned to harness it.
Okay. Would you give her some tips?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. What else do you find?
She does have sore wrists. Not all
Mm-hmm.
the time, though, just occasionally.
Where is that coming from? Is that coming from this lifetime or a different lifetime?
I'd like to say a bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
Physically, she broke her wrist, so there's still some injury there.
Mm-hmm. Would you please put that green light on her wrists? What do you find when you do that?
It's inflamed.
Mm-hmm. What's causing the inflammation?
Old injuries.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't quite healed.
Okay. Anu, would you please take one of those ointments that you have to reduce the inflammation and put it on her wrist
Yes.
and begin the healing? Anoint her with that.
She's also carrying something from being bound, the wrist being bound.
Mm-hmm.
Not this life, though.
Is that the life in which she was raped or a different lifetime?
Raped.
Okay. So that should be healing now.
Yes.
Very good. Is there anything else that you find in her body?
I think she's good.
Very good. Anu, is there anything that you would like to tell her? She has been speaking light language. She's been channeling. What do you tell her about all of that?
It's the Andromedans.
Okay.
She's lived many lives on many planets.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones that are coming in for the light language are the Andromedans. They're looking forward to contact.
Very good. How long will that be?
2027.
Very good. would they be willing to contact her today and give her some information?
They're never far away.
They're never far away. Very good. Is there anything else, Anu?
She is a healer, but she has to heal herself completely before she can help others.
Very good. How far is she from that?
She's close.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. So I'd like for you to go ahead and anoint her with your healing so that she continues to accelerate in her healing, knowing that she is a part of you. She is connected. And thank you, Anu. May the light of the universe always accompany you. And just take a deep breath in. And let's connect with the Andromedans. The ones that are always close by, who are ready to make contact. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, allow them to use your voice. 1, 2, and 3. Good morning.
Hey, dear.
Who is it that communicates with Erica?
Council of Light.
The Council of Light. Very good. Why is it that she is channeling at this time? What's the importance?
We are getting close to contact.
Mm-hmm. Can you translate that for me, please?
Time is near.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone must be ready.
How do we become ready for this contact?
Live in love and compassion. Stop fighting each other. We're humans. Seriously. How hard is it to be in love and compassion? It can be frustrating to watch.
Mm-hmm. Is it anything that you do that assists us with learning love and compassion?
You channel through many to spread the word.
Yes.
Your earth is changing.
Could you tell me about that? How is the earth changing?
The matrix is collapsing.
What has the matrix held in place all this time?
Fear, hatred, service to self.
Who placed that there?
Reptilians, thousands and thousands of years ago.
Mm-hmm. So, as you're saying
They have
that...
an AI system. Their AI system
Yes.
placed the web over the entire earth. We've been living in a false earth for thousands of years. This isn't how it's supposed to be. This is not how it's supposed to be.
So who is collapsing the matrix?
The angels, the ETs,
Mm-hmm.
they're fighting light against dark. They're winning.
Wonderful. Are we feeling it?
Yes, the energy is strong.
Mm-hmm.
The sun, the solar flares, everything to do with the energy
Yeah.
changing, the ascension.
How is that affecting our bodies?
People are physically feeling it in their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
This one has had many headaches.
Yes.
Others getting sick, headaches, aches and pains.
Mm-hmm. So
It
actually
won't last forever.
physical pains we're feeling, is that it?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Mm.
So this is just temporary.
Temporary. It
Okay.
won't last forever.
So Anu's told us that there will be contact in 2027.
Yes.
How will that contact show up? How will it be? Is it physical?
It's going to start in dream state first.
Mm-hmm.
So people will get used to seeing other species that are not looking the same as them and
Okay.
not being afraid. That this will take away the fear.
Okay.
People will remember their dreams. So it starts that way,
Okay.
to assimilate. And then there will be physical contact.
And what happens to all of those who are wanting to continue with the fear, with the control, with all of that evil stuff? What happens to them? Will they also wake up?
Everyone has a choice. They will be presented with a choice
Mm-hmm.
to remain in the fear and the service to self, or to ascend.
And when you ascend, is that a physical thing?
Light body.
Hmm. So we'll have a light body, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Will we still remain on the earth with this light body? Or be somewhere else?
Yes, we'll remain here.
Okay.
There will be two earths. One with the people that did not want to ascend, the other in the fifth. The others will be in the fourth.
Okay. Will those that have a light body, will they know what happened to them?
Yes.
Okay. So the world will just seem really nice?
It will be wonderful. It will be blissful.
Mm-hmm.
Just love, compassion. People won't be in a rat race, competing against each other, needing money to survive. Manifestation will be immediate. It will be like it should have been millennia ago, like a heaven on earth, fifth dimension.
Sounds wonderful. What about, for example, animals? Many people have their animals around, their pets.
Yes, they ascend automatically.
Okay. And little
And
children?
some animals will, the animals that you've seen
Mm-hmm.
and feared,
Yes.
they will ascend, but they won't be the same animals.
Okay, so the ones that are right now pretty ferocious, like tigers and
Yes,
bears and things like that, they'll be a lot
like
nicer.
little pussycats.
That sounds
Everyone
heavenly.
just lives together in harmony.
Wonderful, wonderful. And in our light bodies, what would happen for someone who, for example, is very old and their body is very old? Will they?
No. When we ascend 2029,
Mm-hmm.
the bodies will return to optimum health, like at a rough age, 29, 30. And that's it. They stay there.
They stay there.
Yeah.
So they look good, they feel good, and they're young.
Yes.
And they
It'll
won't
be
need...
your choice. When you want to leave, your choice to leave.
Okay. So you can still continue on into the light if you wish.
Yes.
Okay. But if you want to stay on Earth, you can.
Yes.
Will there be a need for anything like med beds or anything like that? Or is it just Ascension?
No, don't need things like that.
Okay.
Not
Nothing
unless they're-
physical.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So this channeling that Erica is doing, should she continue to do this?
Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to put in more work, more
Oh.
hours with this.
Okay. Would you tell her what you would expect from her to do so that she can put in more hours?
She needs to trust more about the finances. We've always been there for her. When she needed the money, we always gave it.
Mm-hmm.
Just trust. Do what you're doing. She's not one to stay in a job and be chained in a system. She's
Mm-hmm.
always bucked the system,
Yes.
done her own thing, no matter what. Just keep doing that.
But right now she seems to be in a holding pattern. She doesn't know what to do next. Do you have any ideas for her?
Oh, she has a few options.
Mm-hmm.
Tasmania is one option.
Mm-hmm.
The other option is staying close by. This is probably the option she'll choose because her mother hasn't passed yet.
Mm-hmm.
She'll find nature somewhere. She'll find the right place
Okay.
and the right community. She needs the community around her, the right people of like mind.
Do her angels assist her with this?
Yes, everyone's assisting Erica.
Okay,
She
good.
has like an army.
Wonderful. So there's no need for her to feel upset about being where she is right now. She's supposed to be there.
It's just a stepping stone,
Okay.
a way for her to release other attachments.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody needs attachments where they're going.
Okay. So just be free.
Be free.
Very good. Did you have anything to do with the experience in Egypt?
Oh. Not us as the Andromedans.
Mm-hmm. Would you know what happened there?
I think spirit guides
Mm-hmm.
were trying to show her that everything wasn't finished with Bernie.
Okay.
This woman was narcissistic
Okay.
and reminded her of Bernie and brought up all of the anxiety and fear. And she confronted her, which felt good.
Mm-hmm.
She did confront her, but unfortunately it didn't end all of those ties with Bernie.
Okay.
It was a bit of a letdown, really.
So it was an opportunity for her to exert her power, but it didn't work out the way she expected.
Yeah, she exerted her power, but she didn't take the time to look inside.
Mm. Okay.
To see what was left, see why this was happening.
And now it's understood.
Now it's understood.
Very
Completely
good.
Understood.
Good. Very good. Is there anything else that you would like to tell Erica today? Or anyone else?
Keep going with the Ascension kit. It's going to help a lot of people. Don't worry about bringing other people in. It's important to collaborate. Spend time on it and don't get distracted. She gets distracted very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Get that done. Get it up and running. And then you can move on to your next project. The channeling will come in even more after that kit's done. Yeah, keep moving along the path. We'll illuminate it for you.
Very good. Is there anything else, or do you think that we are complete?
We are complete.
Very good. Thank you very much. And I'm going to count from 1 to 5 with each number. You'll be waking up more and more, bringing with you that insight of all of the information you've gathered today. 5, wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over. Just take a breath. Just get your body here again. How was that for you?
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, it's terrific.
So how long do you think it was? Was it fast?
It felt fast.
Like how long?
1 hour. Oh, wow. Okay.
That was pretty wild.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
The part with the Council of Light was good. Do you remember Anu?
Yes, I do. Pleiades, that came out of nowhere. I didn't know I had anything to do with Pleiades.
That's just a different lifetime.
Yeah.
It's a healer.
Mm.
So how do your wrist feel?
Ooh, pretty good.
And your back?
Good too. Yep.
Your throat?
Yep. Still feels a little scratchy, but I think it'll be better.
And the burping is that you need to learn how to work with the energy.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully they've given me some tips in here.
Yeah. So that was pretty wild. I mean, the whole thing was pretty wild. It made a lot of sense, didn't it?
It did, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I was really worried too, because like when you're counting down, I'm thinking, oh, I don't have anything. There's nothing there. Gosh.
Oh, there was a lot there. So was this different than the last time?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah.
Still the same in the feeling like you feel like you're making it up.
Always. I mean, I do that when I'm in hypnosis. So
Yeah.
I know everybody else feels the same way because it's a natural state,
Yeah.
you know?
I think
So
I see people when they didn't remember, like when you went under and you said all these things and then you came back up and then they kind of knew that they weren't making it up because they weren't even there.
that's very few times as that it happens. And honestly, as a hypnotist, you don't know if they will remember or not.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, there are times when you think the person is almost wide awake and they don't remember a thing.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's not up to us. It's really up to the person whether they go to that level, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes go to it and the same person may not go the next time. So that's not a good gauge of the hypnosis session because we worked on everything today.
Yeah. I mean, even though I didn't feel like I was like really under.
No, that's not, a lot of people feel that's like sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're not sleeping. We're doing hypnosis.
That's right.
Yeah. So do you want to share any of this?
Yeah, definitely. Sure.
I mean, you don't have any problems with any of it?
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
Unless it's something that I'm not remembering.
Even the stuff with Bernie?
You know what? I think that's going to help people that have been in abusive relationships.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to tell anybody about what you're doing? Do you do anything for other people or not?
I'm getting that Ascension kit together at the moment. I've already registered the domain names. It's not on there yet, but it's
Okay.
www.ascensionkit.com,
Okay.
or for the Aussies, it's .com.au.
Yeah.
And that should be up and running pretty soon.
Okay. Terrific. And that will help people.
Yeah, that'll help people with cord cutting and removing energies that don't need to be there anymore.
Fantastic.
Mm.
Fantastic. Good.
Mm.
Good. And if anybody wants to get a hold of me, just go to my website, albaweinman.com. You need to sign up for my newsletter. And every month I send out a newsletter, and that's how Erica got to do a session with me
When it's your time, it's your time.
when it's your divine time. So it's not when you want it, it's when they want you to be here. Right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Because you had told me that you wanted the session when you were going through this trauma,
Yeah.
but you actually needed to have it after,
Mm,
right?
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what was went on. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm excited about the Ascension now, and look forward to meeting all these Andromedans and all those other people. So I'll check you on the next video. Much love to you. Bye-bye.